My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for this week. Today I'm going to play with a suite in the mini catalogue. It's one I haven't really played with much, and it's called Splendid Splendid Day. So it's on page 64 and 65 of the mini catalogue. I got this as a demonstrator for a Stampin' Up event called Creativity Now, and we made cards using this suite of products. And apart from that, I haven't really played with it, so I thought it was time to get some ink on it and get playing with it. The paper in the suite of products is a specialty paper, designer series paper, and it has copper, let me look, yeah, copper, that's right, copper foil in it, and white embossing. Anyway, I'll show you the paper once we get started. It's gorgeous paper, and yeah, I thought I needed to do a bit more playing with this suite, so I shall put my phone up into the holder and we can get started. Okay, so this is the suite of products, as I said, on page 64 and 65. Yep, that's all in view. So it's a really nice suite. The papers I've really cut into my pack of paper, so you probably won't be able to see it to its fullest potential. But it's got this like fresh freesia foil with the white embossing. It's got this copper foil with the white embossing. And the back sides of the DSP are just matte paper, and it's got the silver foil and the copper, so it's really pretty paper. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to work with. It also had this one which I've used the most. It was like a soft sea foam with the white embossing on it. That's the one I've used the most for the looks of it, but it's beautiful paper. And the stamp set and dies are really nice. So it's a lovely stamp set. It's got sending hugs, let's celebrate, much love in your new life together, today is a day to remember. So it's good for weddings. Let's celebrate. These two I think are good for weddings, and it's for not photopolymer, it's red rubber cling, and these are the Splendid stem dies. Just move them around, there's quite a few dies in that, so it's just a nice one to play with. And you also in the suite get these trinkets in gold, if I can open them. So these are really nice too, so I must start using these. Could use these on Christmas as well. Yeah, they're really nice. So the cards that we made for the Creativity Now event were these ones. I should have probably put my ribbon down further and not have it too far up on the top. So that, and it comes with this beautiful soft sea foam sheer ribbon. This was another one we made, and that's got the trinket on it. This was another one, and we did our background with the stamping blends, which was an interesting way of doing it. This is another one. I don't like this one at all. We used the negatives from cutting out these. Yeah, that I'm not a fan of that card. But I do like the other three. So they're the ones we made with the Stampin' Up event. This is one I made a little earlier, or over the weekend, I mean. And I quite like that one. That's nice. Sending hugs. And I've just trimmed it with a piece of the designer series paper inside. So I just did a little bit of stamping in the pool party, and then just all the die cuts and stamping with Versamark for that one. But we're going to do a Z fold card today, and I thought I'd make it sort of wedding oriented. I don't know why. It's not going to be my daughter's wedding card, so but it's always good to have something like that on hand. So I've gone ahead and cut out all my pieces, and all the measurements I will put up on my blog once I've uploaded the video to YouTube. So this is Smoky Slate, and it's just a normal piece of A5 cardstock, but it's cut lengthways and scored at 14.8 and then scored at 7.4. So you get that fold. So I'll just get those nice and crisp. Okay. And then you've got your layering pieces for that. So you've got your layering of basic white, 10 centimeters by 14.4, and two 10 centimeters by 6.9. So that's that. Then you've got your designer series paper layering. You've got your 10 centimeters, no, sorry, 9.5 centimeters by 13.9. And you've got your 9.5 centimeters by 6.4. So I'm going to turn that one over for that one. And then you've got the Z, or the part in the middle that makes the Z. So this is 7 centimeters by 21 centimeters, scored at 7 and 14 centimeters. And you've got your layering pieces, so you've got 3 6.5 by 6.5 centimeter squares of basic white, and 3 pieces of the designer series paper, 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So I'm going to reverse the designer series paper and do it like that. So basically we've just got to do all our layering. So I shall put this part to one side, and I will get my silicone mat out and my glue and start layering our pieces up. And then on this piece I'm going to put some of the die cuts. I've already pre-cut a couple of them, so I'll work out which ones I want, and I'll stamp a sentiment there and a sentiment there. And we might, I'm tossing up to do them in white embossing powder or silver embossing powder, but I think I'll do them in white. I just think that might work better. So we'll still put that to one side. And so it's a new month today, 1st of August. And I've got a new host code over here for any online orders. And I am going to do an online class. I was umming and ahhing about it, but I am going to do an online class for August, and I will be using Boughs of Holly stamp set. It has been out of stock, but it's due back in today. So hopefully, if anybody wants to order the Boughs of Holly bundle or suite, you'll be able to do that. So I'm going to put that down like that. So I'm yet to make up those cards for that online class. I'll do that after I've done this video. So we've still got another month of celebration to go. And I'm not sure if there's new product coming out with celebration. I've heard a whisper that there is, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll wait and see. I will put it on my blog and on my Facebook page if any new products come out with celebration. So I'll watch this space. I didn't think they'd do that when celebration's only running for 2 months, but I have heard a whisper that there might be some new product. So the soft sea foam and the pool party note cards and envelopes have sold out. They're no longer available. But at the moment, everything else is still available from the celebration brochure. So that's always good to know. Okay, so I've been playing a little bit more with some Christmas product, but I still don't want to think about Christmas just yet. It's still too far away, even though we're on the 1st of August. I don't like thinking about Christmas until like 25th of September. When it's 3 months out, I think that's well and truly early enough to start thinking Christmas. 3 months, that's when the decorations and everything seem to go up in the shops. So that's when I sort of think, okay, I'll start thinking about it now. Okay, so that's a card base. So put that to one side. And we'll bring this in. But before, I'll just take my little bits off. Before I can mount that one. So you can see what I've done. I've just reversed them in their order for this part to lay on top. So this one will be sort of here. Oh, I'm getting glue everywhere today. It's a new glue tube, so that's probably why. I'm probably squeezing it too hard because I've been running on empty with one and putting a bit too much on my cardstocks. So I had a class yesterday after, well, it wasn't really a class. It was a kit crafternoon. So the ladies brought their own kits that they've gotten and decided to, you know, whatever kit they had from Stamping Up, they brought that along. And we just spent the afternoon playing and enjoying putting them together. I put the Nourish and Flourish kit together. And that's a beautiful kit. I can't show you it. It's downstairs, so I can't show you that. So this one's Let's Celebrate. Now I've got glue stuck on my fingers. And what about Much Love in Your New Life Together? Will that fit though? Look at that, it will. Look at that. Okay, so we'll get some blocks out. I need to clean my blocks a bit. And I think I will do it in white embossing powder. I think that would be best. And we'll get our Versamark, an embossing buddy, and a little tray. I'm really enjoying this little tray. This is in the mini catalogue. It's a heat tool pack. So you get the tweezers and the brush and the embossing buddy and the tray. And I think it's $47 for the lot. But I'm really enjoying it. I've never had one of these trays before and I really like it. Oops. So I shall just put a bit of embossing buddy on that. And that just stops your Versamark from hopefully doing things you don't want it to do. So let me just find my white embossing powder. White with this. Oops. Okay. So I have bought myself some new Versamark ink pads too, because one of my classes that's coming up is a it's called Cracked Glass Technique, and yeah, so I'll try not to bring my head in, but I do want to get this straight. I guess I'm not going to know until I put the embossing powder on. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll put a bit more on it. So yeah, one of my classes in August is the cracked glass technique. So I've bought myself a fresh Versamarking pad. I think that's straight. It's hard because the pattern on the paper is a bit crooked. So yep, that's good. Okay, so I shall turn the volume down and I'll put that back into its little container in a minute, but I'll heat emboss first. So I shall put them on top of my mat and turn the volume down so you don't have the noise of the heat tool, and emboss these for you. So I won't be a moment. There we go. I still love embossing. I still love heat embossing. It's still one of my favourite things to do. Still has that wow factor for me. I'm just flattening that down. Okay, so before we put those in there, I will put this back into the jar. I'll show you how easy it is. So you just undo the little end and get your brush and just tip, and then just sweep the rest back in. So easy. Love it. My mum always says a craftsman is only as good as the tools they have. So if you've got good tools, then you can be a good craftsperson. I think she's sort of saying that to trade people more than craft people. But we'll go with that. We'll agree. Okay. So I shall put my glue on the back of this and make sure it's up the right way. Attach it to my layering panel. So I don't know if I've told you, we've been able to get a new lady to start at work. My co-worker Judy and I are very excited. She can't start until October, but that's okay. We can wait. We can wait. But yes, so she's starting in October. So that means I shall be able to cut down to 2 days a week. I think 1 week I'll have to do 3, but the other 3 weeks I'll do 2 days a week. And I'm so excited because I can put more time into this, which is what I want to do. So that'll be fun. That'll be really good. So I don't want to give up work altogether because, let's face it, I like the income. But I've worked for a long time and I just want to work less now. And put more time into my crafting, my stamping, my little stamping business hobby. Okay, so I've just got to work out which little ones I want. Could do that. A bigger one on that one because there's more space, and a smaller one on this one. Should I do it going down or going up? Let's think about it. I think up. Yes. So I shall get my glue dots and we shall. Now I need to roll this up a little bit because it's too fat for what I want. Unless I do it with glue. Let me think about that. I might do it with glue. Just little bits. There we go. And I'm sure we've got some bling that will work with this. And this one. Ah, that's too much. That's okay. We can work with it. This sweet, I think, certainly does lend itself to wedding cards. So, where's my box? There it is. So I've got these left over, so I can put them on another card at another time. Now let's just see how we want, where we want to place this. Okay, so if we go like that, when we open, okay, so we can, I might do seal on this, and I just want to, because that can go down completely, yes. Can't believe the seal worked so well for me then. I normally have a lot of trouble with seal. Okay, so we've got to make sure we get enough. I'm not putting adhesive here yet because I just want to put it in. Yeah, and I just want to make sure that it's going to be straight. No, I want it in a bit further than that. And I can pull that off a little bit. It's probably a much easier way than to do this, but I can't figure it out. There we go. That's, I'll just bring it. Okay. Okay. So that's pushed that down. So that's where I want that. Looks pretty good. And now we don't need glue all over the back, just down here because it's just on that half of it. So, okay, and then I'm just going to go like this. And there we have a Z fold card. I will put a panel of basic white on the back, so that's where we can write on it. But let's get down our bling, and I'm thinking that iridescent rhinestones will be the best for this. Yeah, definitely. So I don't want a big one. I want one this size. And whoops, and one in there. Or should I put it somewhere else? How about just here? There we go. So that's the iridescent rhinestones they carry over into the annual catalogue. So that's our card for today. I hope you like that. Not a lot of stamping, but it's focusing on the designer series paper in that beautiful suite of Splendid Day suite. Let's have a look again. Here we go. The Splendid Day suite. So you've got lots of colours you can work with. So I do like that. It's very simple, fancy fold, but it's effective with the paper. And what I've done is I've just reversed the paper. So I've done the foil there and the plain there, and I've done the plain here and the foil there. And I think if I'd have embossed in silver, it would have been a bit too much. I think the white's nice. Let's celebrate. Much love in your new life together. So that's that one. And these are the other ones that I've made. I made that one. Really like that one too. And these ones. Don't like that one. Get rid of it. So really bright colours. It's got Calypso Coral. Where is it? The paper says Calypso Coral. I'm sure it says Calypso Coral. It does. Calypso Coral, Copper, Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, and Soft Sea Foam. So there's some brightness in there. I prefer the Soft Sea Foam and the Pool Party myself, and the coppers. So that's our Makeup Monday for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will get my online class up and running and put it up on my website, on my blog. And if you'd want to place an order during the month of August, this is the host code. And any $50 order will get the online class. It'll be 3 cards using the Boughs of Holly stamp set and dies and paper. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for Card and a Cuppa. Bye for now.